Good morning, this is David with Mid-Hill Homestead. Today we're gonna be working a little bit in our garden. As you can see, we've got some weeds and stuff coming up right here. You see the T-post and the tubing and stuff running down through there. We planted green beans twice and just got a couple plants each time. So we're gonna clean this area up and replant our green beans today. It should still have plenty growing season to get some green beans. So we're gonna do it a third time. We'll see what happens. I'm getting ready to chop out some of these weeds in my green beans, and I want to show y'all a tool that we got. It's this thing right here. Hope y'all can see it pretty good. But it's like a hand cultivator. It's on a handle like a hoe, but it's got all these cultivator teeth. I don't know why they don't make these still. I've never seen one in a hardware store or Lowe's or anything. But this is the best thing for getting these weeds out. It's kind of hard to work around plants without getting into the roots, so a hoe is still definitely better for that. But if you don't have any plants, this thing right here is great. Or like working hard soil, kind of down the aisles or something. So I want to show y'all a little bit how this thing works. You don't really chop with it, you just stick it in the ground and pull it. You can see how it's pulling those weeds right out. And that ground is just fresh tilled. Alright, I've got all my green beans planted back. Sorry I didn't film that part. I'm kind of still getting used to filming every step. But we got all the grass that we had pulled up and pulled out into the aisle. We got all that picked up and got it out of the garden. I had a few bare spots in my yard, so I threw all those grass roots and grass clippings all in there, so hopefully some of that will take root and we'll still be able to use that. But something I'd kind of like to talk about is this is the third time that I've planted these green beans, and either somebody didn't rotate their shelves where I bought these green beans and I got old seed, or a seed company sold bad seeds to a store. Either way, somebody dropped the ball. So if you are that person and you think that your job's insignificant, you think you're just making paper bags, for example. Well, and you're not taking pride in your work because you think your product's insignificant. Well, that paper bag may hold these seeds that I'm planting right here. There's people that actually rely, well, the whole world relies on those seeds to be good. So your job's not insignificant. So take pride in whatever it is that you do. make the best paper bag there is. And you know what? If you do make the best paper bag, then your company, or you may own the company, people will start using your paper bag, and word will get out that you have the best paper bag in the world, and your company will explode. You'll have all kinds of customers. But if you don't take pride in your work, or your pride in your company or store, whatever it is, if you don't take pride in it, eventually it will crash. So I take a whole lot of pride in my farm. I work really hard, and there's a lot of people that I count on. I count on that seed being right. I don't really need to plant 3 times. I need good seed to come up the first time. So if you're a person that thinks that you're insignificant and your job's not worth anything, you need to kind of rethink that. Even tissue, there's people that count on you making good tissue, so your job's not insignificant. All right, I think I'll explain what this pipe and all this these T-posts going down through my green beans are. This top piece right here is 1/2-inch EMT electrical conduit, and we tie it somewhat level across these T-posts, and we attach to the bottom of it right here, we attach greenhouse drip tube. You can get a huge roll of this pretty inexpensive. And instead of using like a soaker tube like you would get at the Tractor Supply or Home Depot or something, we buy this plastic greenhouse tube, and it's a couple thousand feet to a roll, so it's pretty cheap. So we just take a wire, and about every few feet we'll put a wire to hold it up. And the reason we make this tubing here level is if you have like dips and stuff in your greenhouse drip tube, the water will actually drain down and just fall in one place. So you kind of need to hold this as level as possible. And when you, I'll show you out here on the end, it comes with, you can order these little fittings that go in the end of it, and this is where you hook your water hose. So you hook the water hose up, turn the water on, and this thing will just slowly drip and kind of rain on your green beans or tomatoes, whatever you got it on. So I'll show a video of us watering our garden at some point, but my ground's still kind of moist from the past rains that we've had, so I'm not going to water today. But that's what this is, in case anybody was wondering. So this is David with Mid-Hill Homestead. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for hanging out in the garden with me today. We'll see you on the next project.